keep the music playing.
Today's news and weather is brought to you by the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill. The Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill features a full restaurant and bar, a huge outdoor concert stage, a giant outdoor TV screen, fire pits, a roof deck, washer pits, cornhole pits, inside and outside seating, and much more. Located at 511 8th Street, Waco, Texas 76706. Check out upcoming shows at backyardwaco.com.
In the News 10 newsroom, I'm Alyssa Riggs. Marlin ISD has once again had to close for another day due to water concerns at the district. The district says full water pressure isn't expected until later today. The school did announce on its Facebook page that students should be able to return to class on Monday. And as a reminder, May is Military Appreciation Month, so KWTX and Navy Federal Credit Union are teaming up to collect items for Operation Gratitude. We're collecting donations to show the nation's heroes how much we truly appreciate them at several locations across Central Texas. You can drop off donations here at our KWTX studios or the Navy Federal Credit Union locations in Killeen, Harker Heights, and Coppers Cove. Those addresses and location hours are on our website at kwtx.com on our Operation Gratitude page. From the News 10 newsroom, I'm Alyssa Riggs.
It is going to be a spectacular weekend of weather across Central Texas for Mother's Day weekend, but there is a little bit of a caveat to that. Could be a stray shower today or tomorrow as an upper-level low moves through and gets stuck across Louisiana this weekend. Temperatures this morning in the 50s and low 60s will turn to low to mid-70s this afternoon as morning sunshine gives way to midday and afternoon partial to mostly cloudiness. We could also see a few pop-up splash and dash showers late this afternoon and early this evening. Today's rain chances are near 30%. Tomorrow, we'll start out with temperatures in the upper 50s, end up in the mid-70s yet again with a 10% chance of a stray shower. Mother's Day, fairly sunny with highs in the mid to upper 70s. From KWTX, I'm First Alert Meteorologist Sean Bellafury.
It is Friday, TGIF. We're downtown Waco, South 8th Street, here at the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill, Zack Owen Show. And today we wrap up Fitness Week. We're talking all about Pilates. I have no clue I thought a Pilates was something you, like a pita and you put something and you eat it. I don't know, but we're going to find out all about Pilates. Jenny Bradford, the queen of Pilates. Is that okay if I call you the queen?
You can.
The queen, the disco queen. We'll find out why we say disco here in just a little bit. Jenny is my guest today. We'll talk all about that. But let's kick it off the way we do every morning on the show. That's with our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey, here we are, back live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. The, what would you call that? The longest version ever of our national anthem? What do you think? I think that is. I mean, it's beautiful in all the pictures, but that thing is long. Welcome to Friday, and it's going to be another nice day in the 70s. You know, I enjoy going to Hawaii. Hawaii is one of my favorite places. Try to go at least every year, every other year. And the average year-round temperature is kind of what we've been having in Waco the last few days in the 70s. So why go to Hawaii? Waco can be Hawaii. Woo, woo, woo. Did you wear your grass skirt today, Jenny?
No, I didn't. I didn't.
Jenny Bradford is here, and she is with Power Core Pilates.
That's right.
And before we get into talking about Pilates and what Pilates even mean to us, tell us about Jenny, your whole life story.
We don't have time.
Because
for that.
yes, we do, and it's very interesting. You were talking about your time with MTV and stuff like that. I want to hear everything. Where you're from originally?
I am originally from a small town called Joliet, Montana, near Red Lodge Ski Resort, about 45 minutes from Yellowstone. I'm born and raised.
Did you ever see Kevin Costner hanging out around?
Man, that's fake. No. No, I did not.
And so, keep going.
Moved to Texas. My parents were divorced. Moved to Texas to live with my father in my teens and ended up staying here. Moved to a suburb outside of Fort Worth called Euless, Texas.
I went to Haltom High School
There
right
you
there
go.
by
You
Euless.
know exactly where that is.
Yeah.
Ended up in Deep Ellum in the early 90s, 90 actually, and Tendon Bar and dancing in some of the nightclubs in Deep Ellum back in the day. Part of the rave scene, and ended up with Roland Tyler Productions. They scouted me out of a club and did some professional dancing, some touring, some MTV Spring Break editions. It was pretty great opportunity to travel a little bit, Central America, Mexico, went to New York, had a great time.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Sounds like a great time. So how did you end up transitioning from all that? And which, by the way, I've got to get, the days of the clubs are about gone. They're far gone, and you just don't find them anymore. Back in the days, I remember growing up in Fort Worth, and my club of choice in Fort Worth was on the west side on Camp Bowie Boulevard called the Speakeasy. And it was underground. You walk down, and it had the old cake box dance floor lit up, you know. And then in Dallas, we would go to, we're reminiscing here about clubs. In Dallas, we'd go to, I believe it was called the Lift. And then over on, it wasn't called the Old Theater. That was on it was an old movie theater they had made into a
Lizard
club.
Lounge?
A what?
Was it Lizard Lounge?
No, I don't think it was Lizard Lounge. It was off of Harry Hines in an old circle. And anyway, we had so much fun over there. The club days, I miss them. And there's just not those clubs anymore.
It's a feeling, you know? It's a feeling.
The feeling, you're exactly right. Okay, so how did you go from the feeling to Waco, Texas?
I was in a relationship, and I ended up with my absolutely wonderful son, and decided it was time to go the standard route, and I went to college at Sam Houston State.
Great, yeah.
And I graduated from there, and I ended up working in manufacturing, oil and gas, human resources in Houston. My son, we lived wherever I could find the best school that he could go to.
Right.
So we did elementary school in the Post Oak area in Houston. We did junior high in Sugar Land, and then we ended up in Belton, Texas for high school.
There you go.
So lots of research to find that. We went to Belton for high school, and he joined the military 6 days after graduation. And I was looking for places to go, and I had never really been here much. I had never lived here, and I just came to Waco. There was new construction downtown, had some great lofts available, and I landed there.
Boom.
Boom.
There
And
you
it's
go.
thankfully he got stationed at Fort Hood, so he gets to come home on
That's
the
great.
weekends.
That's great.
Yes.
Hey, see the world. Where'd you get stationed? Fort Hood?
No, well, so
You know what I
he's-
mean? But he's been deployed.
Well, he was at Fort Gordon, Georgia. He was in South Carolina. He's been out in the Mojave Desert camp. Was that Irwin? Fort Irwin?
Fort Irwin.
Yes, and then he's been deployed to Camp Hovey overseas.
Yeah.
And he did some work with foreign special forces and traveled a little bit more with that. And then he came back to Fort Hood.
Wow, there you go. And so many people I've learned from back when Jim and I were doing a lot with Fort Hood, so many people that retire, leave the military from Fort Hood, end up staying in the area. They retire here. They love the area. I was in Salado last night. In Salado, such a great town. A lot of military there. Belton, you said, Lake Belton, all around there. So you're hoping the son stays here?
Well, I'm hoping the son, I'm hoping he stays here. The business is here.
Yeah, there you go.
So
There it
hopefully
is.
it'll turn into a family business someday.
I love it. I hope so too. That's the backbone of America, my friends, right there. All right, Jenny is my guest from Power Core Pilates, and we're going to talk more about that. We'll talk more with Jenny, so stick around. And she's really excited. She's like, her legs are shaking because she gets to do the bad joke of the day a little bit later on. Stick around. Big thanks to Waco Realtors, our title sponsor here on the Zack Owen Show. Also, my friends over at Be Kind Coffee on Washington Avenue. You want a cup of coffee, some pastries, homemade bagels, by the way, over there at Be Kind Coffee. My friends at Mike's Car Care Center on Sanger and Jack of All Trades Employment Services. Thank you so much for being a sponsor of our show. Live music later on in the 9 o'clock hour. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Are you ready to take your real estate career to the next level? Whether you're a seasoned pro or just getting started, Waco Realtors, the Eastland Group, is the place for you. At Waco, we provide cutting-edge technology, personalized coaching and training, proven systems to help you succeed, all in a positive, drama-free atmosphere. Our team is more than just a real estate brokerage. We're a family dedicated to growth, support, and real results. Call us today to schedule a meeting or visit theeastlandgroup.com to learn more.
Are you a business looking for great employees or a Central Texan ready to get to work? Since 1986, Jack of All Trades has connected local companies with the best people in town. With nearly 40 years of recruiting experience, we help you succeed, whether you're hiring or job hunting. One call to Jack of All Trades puts the right people in the right place. Follow the job leader, Jack of All Trades Personnel Services.
Get paid faster with Bill, the easiest way to send, receive, and manage your payments. No more delays, no more hassle. Whether you're a freelancer or a business, Bill makes payments seamless and secure, simple, fast, and reliable. Sign up today at Bill.com. Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com. That's CLEAN email.com. Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Combine that with OrganicHemp.com's top quality CBD for ultimate balance. Start your healing journey today at globalhealing.com and OrganicHemp.com. Unlock a world of convenience with Mully Box, your one-stop solution for personalized subscription boxes delivered right to your door. Each box is tailored to your taste. Experience the joy of surprises. Subscribe today at mullybox.com. That's MULLYBOX.com. At Tusane's, we understand that maintaining a healthy lifestyle can be challenging, especially in today's fast-paced world. That's why our mission is to make fitness accessible to everyone, anywhere. Committed to excellence, we adopt a user-centric approach guided by ergonomics and medical science. With a team of seasoned professionals in R&D, design, and manufacturing, we prioritize quality across our entire product line. Visit Tusanes.com today and start your journey to better health. That's TOUSAINS.com.
At Open Goal USA, we're revolutionizing training for both soccer and lacrosse with our innovative portable rebounders. Perfect for players of all ages and skill levels, our rebounders improve accuracy, control, and technique in both sports. Built with premium materials for durability and ease of use, they're ideal for training anywhere, anytime. Whether you're perfecting your soccer game or sharpening your lacrosse skills, Open Goal USA has you covered. Visit OpenGoalUSA.com and elevate your training today.
Relax with Hemp Delicious. Organically grown hemp, massively blended with delicious organic herbs, responsibly sourced for their holistic benefits. Each sip offers calming, antioxidant-rich wellness. Brewed just for you. Sip the calm with Hemp Delicious. Find your blend at hempdelicious.com.
Introducing Muck-Off's classic pink bike cleaner, powered by revolutionary nanotechnology that breaks down dirt and grime on a microscopic level while protecting your bike's delicate finish. Developed by our mad developer Alex and tested by riders, our products are made by riders for riders. Discover more at us.muc-off.com, where we break the mold to bring you the best in bike care.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
We're back live at the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill, downtown Waco. And hopefully we'll get Chris over here this morning to talk about who is going to be on stage here tonight and tomorrow night. And if you like to do karaoke, Sunday is different here. They have a different kind of karaoke and a giant screen on the stage so everybody can sing along, got the words on it. And it's really cool. So come out here on Sunday for karaoke. Jenny Bradford is with us, and we're talking Pilates. First of all, explain what is a Pilates.
Well, there are different kinds of Pilates.
Okay.
Reformer Pilates, which is our type of studio, my studio.
Okay.
It is a full body workout.
Okay.
It's muscle focused, targeted, not easy, but extremely productive for strength, lean muscle tone, balance, getting everything put back in line, you know, where it was meant to be.
Where does the term Pilates come from? I have no clue.
Joseph Pilates.
It's after a guy. There you
Joseph Pilates, back, I do believe, World War I. He was a POW, and he was a physical therapist. I'm not sure if he was a physician. Don't quote me on that one. He would use these movements and sustained muscle contractions to help keep everybody strong and healthy during those difficult times.
Yeah, wow. That is cool.
So it was called Contrology, that's what he called it, until he passed away and they renamed it after him.
So it's been around a long time.
It's been around over 100 years.
Wow. And how did you personally get interested in Pilates?
I saw it on the Victoria's Secret documentary probably 20 years ago. I saw it
I watched those too, but not for the Pilates. I'm just saying, okay?
I had, seen it on a lot of the celebrity and star workouts, where they get that long, lean muscle tone.
Oh, yeah.
And I was driving down the road and I looked over and I saw one and I thought, hey, I'm going to try that. And I went in and signed up and never looked back. That was 7 years ago.
Do you remember that first class, that first session?
Humbling.
I was going to say, afterwards you were going, whoa.
I was like, oh my gosh, I am not as fit as I thought. And I thought, hiking, mountain climbing, running, cycling, I thought I was in pretty good shape, and I was not.
Wow. That's crazy. All right. Let's talk about your studio. It's on 2nd and Clay.
Right there.
2nd and Clay, which is right close to where we are here. Give us the history on it. When did you come up with the idea of opening a studio? And then also tell us how you came up with the name.
So I moved to Waco, and I was driving, Georgetown, North Austin for good Pilates, contemporary, hard Pilates, heavy-duty equipment. And every time I would drive down 2nd to get to the highway and head south, I would pass this big, empty, old building. And one day I pulled over and I looked in the window and thought it's perfect. And I had the hours and the experience, so I went through the national certification program.
Right.
So in March, I saw the building. I signed the lease in May, certified in July, and I opened on August 20th.
Wow.
I had no business plan. I just had a feeling.
You just had that feeling.
feeling.
And it's paid off because you were telling me how much you've expanded or grown in the short period of time.
So at 6 months, we started to hit capacity. So I had to rearrange the interior, order more machines, expand my open hours, and then we hit capacity again the following September, and I had to rearrange the interior, add more equipment, add more hours, and we have new equipment coming in next month, and we will be expanding our hours again in September.
Well, let me tell you, Jenny, that is so much better than going the other direction, having to downsize and down, because you being in the business, and you hear about this I was amazed the other day when I was doing research about this show and bringing people on. So many gyms, workout places, cycling have closed down.
I know.
It's shocking.
I know.
So you're very, very fortunate. It says a lot to expand like that.
It's really different. There is nothing like it here. There's nothing like it in most places. A lot of my members that leave or move away, they'll message me, can you help me find a place? I can't find a place. They go on vacation and take a Pilates class in Hawaii, and they're like, oh my gosh, it sucked. Their equipment sucked. So I order my machines made to order from Spain. So they're really nice.
Yeah.
The music, the lighting, the energy, if you read all of my reviews, people are there. And then look at the Instagram. They're all like, look what I got. Look at me.
Yeah.
And it's a whole vibe. We have fitness influencers that come in, millions of followers, and they set up their filming, and they come back. They don't leave.
And by the way, all that equipment from Spain, after you get off working that piece, it says gracias to you.
It's what?
Gracias. It's from Spain.
Gracias.
That's
yes.
Gracias. The joke. Anyway, that was a joke, Kevin. Crickets. They're from Spain. Every time you get off it says gracias. Okay. All right. There we go. Well, no, it's not. All right. Here's the time of the morning that we break away just a minute. And I do mean a minute. That's about how long it takes. Jenny, we're going to check in with Nashville Cat. She talks about country music news, what's going on in the world of country music. And we'll check in with her coming up next.
Today's edition of Nashville Cat on the Zack Owen Show Live is brought to you by Be Kind Coffee. Be Kind Coffee's ultimate goal is to promote kindness. 1534 Washington Avenue. Sit down and stay a while. Be Kind Coffee is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. BeKindCoffeeCrew.com.
At last night's ACM Awards, Lainey Wilson won Entertainer of the Year, Female Vocalist, and Album for Whirlwind. Male vocalist was Chris Stapleton. Single of the Year, You Look Like You Love Me, Ella Langley and Riley Green. Song was Dirt Cheap, Cody Johnson. Group, Old Dominion. Duo went to Brooks and Dunn. The last time they won that was 16 years ago. For the show, Cody Johnson revealed his wife Brandy's pregnant with a boy. Blake Shelton's album for recreational use only is out. It includes collabs with John Anderson, Craig Morgan, and Gwen Stefani. Blake's on the Today Show Monday. Finally, the Judd Family Truth Be Told airs on Lifetime tonight and tomorrow night. Leanne Rimes will be on ABC's new drama 9/11 Nashville. I'm Nashville Cat on the Zack Owen Show.
We're back at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill, Zack Owen Show. It is a Friday. Today is show number 95 of the Zack Owen Show, brought to you by Waco Realtors. And I got Jenny Bradford here with me, Power Core Pilates. And Jenny, we're going to find out what today is. We know it's a Friday, but today is Friday, May the 9th. It is Hooray for Buttons Day. Don't. Did you button your pants today?
Did I? My pants.
Hooray for Buttons Day. Don't ask me. I didn't write these down. I didn't come up. I used to, when Jim and I were together, he would do these, and I'd go, "You're kidding me." He goes, "I didn't make it up." All right, here we go. Here you go. This is a cool day. Military Spouse Appreciation Day. You know, over the years, we did so much with the military. Your son is in the military.
Yes.
And so many times we forget about the spouses, and they carry a heavy burden when husbands or wives are deployed. But anyway, we salute you, Military Spouse Appreciation Day. National Sleepover Day. Have a sleepover. What are you laughing at, Kevin? Have a sleepover. Now, Kevin has a lot of children. I'm always doing a sleepover. If everybody in your family brought somebody over, you would need a bigger house for your sleepover.
I probably need a bigger house now. Yeah.
You probably do. By the way, I know a good real estate agent to help you. Today is tear the tags off the mattress day.
I do it when I get it anyway.
You do?
Yeah.
Which reminds me of a great scene. Melanie's going to know. Melanie's here in the background. What famous movie had a whole scene about the mattress and the mattress police? Fletch. When Chevy Chase is in there and he's looking through stuff and the guy comes up and says, "What are you doing?" I'm with the mattress police. Anyway, what else? Lost Sock Memorial Day. Honors all the socks that are no longer with us. Where do they go? That's exactly right. Where does that other sock go? You go through the dryer, the washer, you go, and it's by itself. It's gone to sock heaven.
It has. It's disappeared.
So, you know what? That sock did not participate in Pilates, or it'd still be around.
That's right.
Talking with Jenny about Pilates. Now tell us how you came up. We talked about the business starting. How'd you come up with the name?
I was in the shower washing my hair, thinking, okay, I just got this building. I know what I'm going to do. What am I going to call it? And I thought, well, it's core-based, and we look at the abs, and it's going to be loud, it's going to be hard, it's going to be powerful. There you go.
Boom.
I got out of the shower, got on my phone, sent a text. That's the name.
PCP, baby.
Yes.
I like it. And we know where you're located. We know the name. What are the hours?
We start at 5 a.m. until 11 a.m. or noon, depending on the season. June, it starts to slow down a bit, so probably leave at 10 a.m. And then we open up again at 3 in the afternoon until 8 at night.
Is there different, I know every workout, whatever fitness area has different packages, levels, I guess you would say. Do you offer different, like somebody that's going to, what's the minimum a person should come?
If they haven't been taking care of, consciously taking care of their health and their fitness.
She looks at me as she says that.
I would say 2 day on a 4-week cycle, 2, 3, 2, 3. After a couple of months, 3, 3, 3, 3, then 3, 4, 3, 4, and then 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. My young ladies that are pulling down the results in 90 days or less, 30 days or less, they're there 5 days a week.
Wow.
Out of the gate.
And there's different packages available.
Yes.
Is it done by each session, each week, each month?
So we have 3 monthly memberships, an 8 a month, 10 a month, or unlimited. And if that doesn't work for you, you can buy a 4-pack, not reoccurring.
Yeah.
And it's good for a couple months.
Yeah.
You can buy a 10-pack. You can buy a 20-pack. You can buy an individual class.
Come out and check it out.
Right. Well, your first one we do for $15.
Oh, wow.
Pretty
That's
cheap.
good.
And
Yeah, that is true.
You know, we don't have a sign-up fee. It's only a 90-day commitment. Some other gyms and studios are like, oh, it's $150 just for you to come here on top of your membership, and you have to stay a year.
6 months, a year or more, yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? No sign-up fee. 90 days.
Yeah.
We're good.
I love it. All right, we're talking about Pilates this morning. I found out something new, actually several things new, about the guy's name was Pilates. That's where it came from, and been around over 100 years. We're talking with Jenny Bradford, and she's got a great place. We'll talk more about that and how you can get involved, what you can expect when you get there, when you walk in the building for a class, and she's going to tell that famous bad joke of the day. Last night I was in Salado for their little music group. Had a great time. Got to send a shout out to David and everybody down there. So kind, so nice. Had a big turnout inside of Solas Gallery. It's an art gallery and photo gallery in Salado where they held this, and had a great time. Thanks for inviting me. Wonderful, wonderful evening there in Salado, one of my favorite towns. Anyway, we're going to continue to talk about this with Jenny and do the I was going to say, at the deal last night, their big thing was we got to hear a bad joke, because they said, Zach, you're famous. And I said, well, actually, I'm not famous for bad jokes. Jim was the joke teller. I was the laugher. I got paid to laugh, kind of like the Ed McMahon of the old Johnny Carson show type thing. Anyway, we're going to keep talking with Jenny about Pilates, but right now we're going to play a music video. Get a little music going in your life this morning on a Friday. We'll be right back.
There's a reason for the sunshine sky, and there's a reason why I'm feeling so high. Must be the season when that love light shines all around us. So let that feeling grab you deep inside and send you reeling where your love can't hide, and then go stealing through the moonlit nights with your lover. Just let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love grow with the smallest of dreams, and let your love show, and you'll know what I mean. It's the season. Let your love fly like a bird on the wing, and let your love find you to all living things, and let your love shine, and you'll know what I mean. That's the reason. There's a reason for the warm, sweet nights, and there's a reason for the candle lights. Must be the season when those love lights shine all around us. So let that wonder take you into space and lay you under its loving embrace. Just feel the thunder as it warms your face. You can't hold back. Just let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love grow with the smallest of dreams, and let your love show, and you'll know what I mean. It's the season. Let your love fly
are Backyard Bar Stage and Grill on a Friday this weekend. Oh, today's supposed to be beautiful, but I'm going to tell you, Jenny, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, sunshine and back up in the 80s. Beautiful. This is it's a beautiful time of the year. Jenny Bradford is here, and Jenny is with Power Core Pilates over here on 2nd and Clay. If someone would like to get a hold of you, I know you got a phone, I know that, but on social media and all that, how do they find you?
It's Power Core Waco on our social media, and we manage that 18 hours a day. There's a lot. So Instagram is our only form of marketing, and we don't really pay for it.
Other than the Zack Owen show.
That's right. That's right.
The one thing I am curious about is, okay, I want to come and I do a package where I come twice a week, get interested in it. Is the time set by you? You say, okay, the class starts at 6, and I just show up at 6. In other words, there's not different ones to choose from?
There are.
Oh, there are, okay.
So, yeah, we have...
If I don't want to get up at 5, see.
We have 11 classes a day.
Wow.
You can register 2 weeks in advance. A good example, I went to bed last night. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 were full or waitlisted. So.
Wow.
You need to. Saturdays are waitlisted, usually 4 to 5 days in advance. We have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 6 hours we're open on Saturday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about because you've said it a couple of times, it's different. It's different from...
We are different.
When I walk into the class gets going, what should I expect?
The lights go down, the disco ball's rolling, the neons are up, and our commercial grade sound system comes up. It's EDM, it's uncensored hip hop, it's loud, it's energetic, it's positive. Every instructor will know your name, tell you hello, call you by name multiple times, and keep you going. Yelling, screaming through the microphone over the music. We demonstrate every move every time. It's a multi-level studio as well.
Okay.
So we have beginners and advanced in the same room, and it works extremely well. We don't segregate, oh, you're new, well, you can only come at 10 o'clock.
Ah, okay, that's important.
We're one of the only studios that integrates everybody. And it's helpful because you'll have somebody who's been there once next to somebody who's had 200 hours with me.
Right.
And if they lose their place, they look next door.
What is this guy doing that's had 200 and the new guy? What's the difference in what they're doing?
It can be a difference in spring load, which is weight, how much weight you're pulling, right? My level 4 girls in a move, they're going to pull 120 pounds. My beginners are going to pull 45 to 50 pounds.
And when you say pull, what do you mean by that?
So the weight is spring load resistance, and you pull on your straps or you wrap it around your feet and take your body up in the air, don't fall, and bring it back down through muscle control, contraction, breathing.
Right.
And we cue all of that through the microphone as you are working out. We remind you what to do, what to squeeze, where to go, and when to breathe. And it helps. It all works together. I mean, muscle, that neuromuscular efficiency. There's a lot of bodybuilders that are not as strong as people in our studio. We call it the ninja warrior strength.
Right.
Right? That
Right.
lean, long strength, endurance.
You know, yesterday, Joel from Performance Gym said exactly what you just said. He said there's a difference. There's people that don't have big, bulky. Those are guys that want to do competition and look good with the huge muscles. The guy with small frame can outlift him. He's stronger, just like you said. It's amazing.
Absolutely.
That amazes me. All right, we're talking with Jenny about what's going on over there, doing the Pilates and things like that, and the crazy music and disco ball. Where'd you say the disco ball came from?
My Nana bought me that disco ball 8 years ago because I asked for it for Christmas, and I wanted club grade, and she got it for me. And it's been in my bedroom, my living room, and I opened the studio quick, no business plan. We're just gonna follow our gut instinct, and I needed a disco ball, so I just put one in. Took it out of my house, put it up. Everybody loves it.
I love disco balls, being from the disco time. All right, you can work out and you can do Pilates and things like that, but it also comes down to eating and nutrition and things like that. Do you offer advice, or do you know people that you can turn them on to help them?
Yes, we have members that are registered dietitians, and we will put up their poster with their QR code. A lot of people ask me, being in my early 50s and being able to pull weight with Baylor athletes, they will ask me, and I said, it's not really what you do, it's what you don't do. Right? And they'll say, okay, what do I need to eat? And I'll tell them, and they look at me like dismayed. And I was like, well, you need to give your body what it needs to do what you're asking it to do.
I was interesting before we went on the air, you were talking about you've got athletes, people from Baylor, other places coming in. You've got influencers who come in and do workouts over there. And you told me, because we were talking about how over the last couple of days, the guys from the gyms would say, oh, yeah, Pilates kick our ass. You were telling me the story about the guy, the football player that tell us the story.
Man, so we also have jump board, which incorporates, you lay down low impact cardio and you put on the weights and you jump while you're laying on your back. It's like an upside down. It's like a sideways trampoline, only we're going to add some weight and we're going to add some stuff. And I have a move. I put it on Instagram, I think twice. And I said, okay, y'all, this is what we're going to do. He got up off his machine and walked into the middle, and he said, Jenny, that is messed up. and I said, you know what? You're going to do it. And then I said, if I can do it, so can you. And he did it. I have young ladies who will pull that off, and they're like, can you get my phone and take a picture? I want to send it to my friends. But I have members in there. The youngest member is 14. And I work with some amputee athletes to balance out their muscles. Our oldest member is 66.
Wow.
So
yeah, that
it's
was
not
another
just
question.
that athletic, 20-year-old age group.
Right.
We work with everybody.
So that was one going to be my, is there a minimum age? Do you say, this is the lowest I'm going to go?
Well, right now I have a 13-year-old in there.
Yeah.
And she is an exceptional junior high athlete. And her coach recommended us to up her game. So high school will turn into college, will turn into WNBA.
Now go the other end. Is there an age that's too old?
Never. Never. Never.
Never too old.
Never too old. We adjust and modify everything to, and again, if you look at my Instagram, my reviews, we will meet you where you are, and then we'll take you up.
I love it.
Yeah.
Jenny is here, and we're talking about Pilates Power Core Waco, the Pilates here over on 2nd and Clay. We're going to continue our talk. We'll get her to do the bad joke of the day, so stick around. Right now, we'll take a short break, and we'll be right back.
Are you ready to take control of your health? At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. Say goodbye to long waits and office visits. Check your health on your own terms with 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today and free yourself from traditional medicine. That's the number 4uhealth.com. At Fullwell, we bring together the expertise of registered dietitians, MDs, and OBGYNs to give you the best fertility support. Our research-backed bioavailable formulas are crafted with your health in mind, ensuring the highest quality and safety. From preconception to pregnancy and beyond, we exceed industry standards with independent testing for harmful contaminants. With our comprehensive practitioner directory, personalized care is always within reach. Fullwell, your trusted partner on your fertility journey. Visit us at fullwellfertility.com. Experience the perfect blend of exquisite craftsmanship and life-changing technology with Gevi. Every product is built with precision, featuring specialized parts that ensure durability, efficiency, and safety. We put every machine through 6,000 rigorous tests to guarantee long-lasting performance. With cutting-edge technology and a commitment to energy efficiency, Gevi makes your life easier, greener, and more convenient. Upgrade your everyday with Gevi. Visit us at gevi.com to discover more. That's gevi.com.
With San, owning iconic furniture no longer requires paying a premium. We use the finest materials like Italian top-grain leather, known for its durability and luxurious feel, and apply meticulous attention to detail in every piece we create. Our replicas are crafted with the same care and precision as the originals, but a price that makes them accessible. With over 15,000 satisfied customers worldwide, we've proven that high-quality furniture doesn't have to come with a high price tag. Explore our collection today at san.com.
At Covers & All, we've revolutionized protective solutions with cutting-edge, customizable covers, tarps, and curtains. Using advanced tech fabrics that are 100% waterproof, UV tear, and abrasion resistant, we ensure lasting durability with hand-sewn double-stitch seams. Our commitment to quality, precision engineering, and customizable options is unmatched. With vertically integrated operations and express shipping, we deliver premier protection at affordable prices. Visit coversandall.com today for the perfect fit, guaranteed to last.
Protect your online privacy with NordVPN. Browse securely, access content from anywhere, and keep your data safe with military-grade encryption. Whether at home or on the go, NordVPN ensures your digital freedom. Stay secure. Download NordVPN today at nordvpn.com. That's NORDVPN.com.
If I've learned anything in the last year, it's that to show up as my best, I need to make intentional choices. And that goes back to the absolute basics. Number one, it's I have to move. And number two, to stay hydrated.
I have been using molecular hydrogen from Water and Wellness to support my health and well-being. It helps with energy, recovery, liver health, and more. The hydrogen has been a game-changing addition to my own wellness routine. The tablets dissolve into my water and deliver powerful minerals to help my body feel its best all day long.
It all began with a simple idea, cutting handles off old ski sticks to create better pull-up bars. This sparked the creation of the revolutionary Engels 90 handles. After testing over 70 prototypes with 300 athletes, our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Engels90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
Have you ever wondered why so many pet parents are choosing to have virtual vet appointments? Online veterinary care is making it easier than ever to get expert advice for your pet. Our professionals are not only experts in managing urgent concerns, but also in providing top-notch preventative health care. We're proud to connect pet owners to a vast network of licensed veterinary professionals, ready to address any immediate concerns and expand access to pet care. Book your first appointment today.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
In the fridge.
Back live at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. We're kind of jumping around here. Am I on, Kevin? Yeah. Okay, just making sure. I want to make sure. I was going to get Jenny to stand up on her stool and show her stomach. She was just showing Melanie what. Let me ask you this, okay? Before you do that, let me ask you this: what's the heaviest you've ever been in your life?
Almost 160.
160. And how tall are you?
5'5".
Okay, 5'5", 160. What are you today?
118.
118. Incredible. I love it. Okay. You got to show us the stomach. I mean, that's the goal is everybody wants to see this. Where's the best place to stand, Kevin, for her?
I do Pilates. I have balance.
All right. Here's Jenny's.
Are you sure?
Are we in the right?
Are you sure?
Oh, there she goes. Okay. Here we go. This is Jenny from Power Core Pilates right here.
There we go.
Go ahead.
Right up there.
It's a great, you got to turn a little sideways too. And that's from doing Pilates right there.
Right there.
So do you think I could get that going here?
There you go.
Think I could do it? There you go. That shows it. I like it. See?
Yes, you could. I have a lot of men in there. SpaceX engineers. That core They come in, they say, my golf game
Oh.
is up here. Because they use their abs to swing that golf club.
Okay, I'm coming then. If it helps my golf, I'll do anything to help the golf game, you know. I love that. All right, Jenny's talking about it. Now, if someone is watching, somebody's listening later down the road, and they reach out to you, how soon should they get into the building? Is there a time you got to check them out and run a background check or anything? Or?
No, they go to our website, sign up online, sign the policy waiver, assumption of risk. It's all digital. Give us your contact, pick a class, you're good to go.
I thought it was funny you said somewhere in that it says something, don't be offended by the music or something.
Oh, so yeah. There's a disclaimer on the website. We play great music. It's a vibe. It's the energy. We play uncensored hip hop and EDM only. No spa music.
No country.
You're not there to relax. You are there to get results.
Exactly. If
Yeah.
you're gonna have the other kind of music, just go to an elevator. Da, 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 ding, da. Okay. Anyway, all right. We're talking with Jenny Bradford. She's a Power Core of Waco Pilates down here on 2nd and Clay. And I know it's all good and it's all great. We hear about this. You got great abs, all that. But what we came here for is for a bad joke of the day. Jenny, have you selected your bad joke of the day? And everybody's going to laugh no matter what. Okay, here we go.
I have. Why should you never throw Grandpa's false teeth at a vehicle?
Why?
Because you might denture your car.
I love it. All right, Jenny, thank you so much. I know it was
Thank
kind of the
you.
last minute. I do have to say that, and I'm just doing this for a reason, but when I originally had lined up a Pilates place for today, they decided at the last minute they didn't want to be part of the show. So I reached out to Melanie. Melanie reached out to Leslie. And Leslie, I've got the best in town. And I'm saying that not just because you're here. I got the best in town, the greatest girl. Hook you up. Jenny reached out. Boom, here she is. So I want to say thank you for jumping in.
Absolutely.
At the last minute.
Thank you
And
for asking me.
You're a wonderful person to have on the show. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much.
I'm glad I was here. Thank you for inviting me.
Appreciate it. All right. Let's get involved in Pilates. All right, we got a great singer coming up on the stage here inside the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill, and we're going to check in with him right after this break. Stick around.
Dive into adventure with scuba.com, your ultimate destination for top-tier scuba and snorkeling gear. With over 20 years of experience, our expert staff, who've dived everywhere from the Galapagos to the Maldives, provides personalized advice to help you find the perfect gear for any underwater journey. Shop leading brands like GoPro, Aqualung, and Scuba Pro. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, trust scuba.com for the best in diving equipment and expert guidance. Explore now at scuba.com. That's SCUBA.com. Scuba.com. BizChair.com. Your one-stop shop for premium commercial furniture that blends quality with affordability. From ergonomic office chairs to durable restaurant seating, we cater to diverse industries including corporate, medical, hospitality, and education. With over 20 years of experience, we offer fast shipping, exceptional customer support, and furniture solutions that stand up to high-traffic environment. Elevate your space with BizChair's vast selection of stylish, reliable, and cost-effective furniture. Visit us today at bizchair.com to transform your business. At Mitzi, we believe the right light can transform any space. Born from a third-generation lighting family, we craft beautifully designed, premium lighting that's made to be affordable. Inspired by Grandma Mitzi's eclectic style, we're on a mission to make high-quality lighting accessible to all. Whether you're updating your space or adding a unique fixture, Mitzi has the perfect design for you. Beautiful, well-made lighting without the high price tag. Discover your perfect light at Mitzi.com. That's MITZI.com. Mitzi. Founded in 1910, Samsonite is the world leader in durable, high-quality luggage and travel accessories. Made to the highest standards, our products won't let you down. We give you the confidence to get out there and explore. Inspired by the past, devoted to the present, and built to inspire a multi-generational future, Samsonite is here to elevate your journey. Travel with Samsonite and pack confidence every step of the way. Shop now at shop.samsonite.com. The grinder mentality that Randy and Brent Habert built into 44 Pro runs deep within our team. Every member shares a passion for the craft, the game, and most importantly, the player. When you step onto the field with a 44 Pro custom glove, you'll feel the difference. It's not just a glove, it's a 44 Pro. Crafted with dedication, made for performance, and built to last. Get your custom glove today at 44pro.com and experience the 44 Pro difference. That's 44pro.com, 44 Pro. Golf Partner, the world's largest golf store network, offers more purchasing opportunities than anywhere else. With a dominant market share and a wider selection of quality secondhand golf clubs than our competitors, we make it easy for you to enjoy the game with affordable, top-quality equipment. Join us at golfpartnerusa.com and discover why we're the trusted choice for golf lovers worldwide. That's golfpartnerusa.com. Golf Partner.
Since 2003, Bluehost has been empowering people to harness their brands online with innovative web hosting solutions. Trusted by over 2 million users, we're the longest-running WordPress.org recommended host. With Bluehost, you get a safer, better web experience, supported by the world's most popular site builder, and backed by our commitment to open-source projects. Visit Bluehost.com today and take your website to the next level.
Experience the future of secure private cloud storage with Internex. Protect your files with end-to-end encryption, ensuring your data stays private and accessible only to you. Enjoy seamless, fast storage without compromising security. Visit Internex.com today and take control of your digital life. That's INTERNXT.com today.
Be the best parent to the best S-Pup. For Kitty, we decode more than 100,000 data points, so you know what makes them walk, talk, and act like only they can. We provide the best care and make smart health decisions, now and forever. Plan better, care smarter, love longer. Wisdom Panel, the world's leading pet DNA service.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
Here we are, Backyard Bar Stage and Grill downtown, brought to you by Waco Realtors, the Eastland Group. And I'm going to tell you something exciting. I have got a beautiful, beautiful 4-bedroom, 3-bath, beautiful home in a quiet, nice neighborhood that's coming soon. That's all I can say. It's coming soon.
That's exciting.
It is exciting. Coming soon. Details on that. Waco Realtors, the Eastland Group. If you are looking for someone to sell your home or help you find out, you need a buyer's rep. And I'm going to tell you why. A seller's agent, a rep, is there for the seller, not for you. If you're a buyer, you need to have your own buyer's rep. So reach out to Waco. We have over 40 agents to help you with your buying or selling at Waco Realtors. Also, big thanks to Be Kind Coffee over on Washington Avenue. I didn't know this until I had the owner on, Melanie, but they make all their own pastries and homemade bagels, and everybody is crazy
It's
about
like
their bagels.
Big city New York bagels?
Yeah.
Wow, that's great.
They do it right there on Washington Avenue. Be Kind. And my friends over at Mike's Car Care on Sanger Avenue, you have someone that you're going, man, I don't know who to trust and what price and so forth. Trust my friends at Mike's Car Care over on Sanger Avenue, and also Jack of all trades. And what does Jim and I say for 100 years? If you need
a job,
a job called JOAT.
Yes, I remember that now.
You do remember that. Okay. Anyway, hey, Melanie's here. What have you been doing? I hadn't seen you in a while.
Just working, just cleaning teeth.
Yeah.
Traveling
a little bit.
Yeah, girls are home. One just finished her junior year at A&M, and the other one just finished her freshman year at Arkansas.
Wow.
So they're both home this weekend for Mother's Day.
Oh, Lord. How's that going?
It's good. Good.
You got all the dogs there?
Today. Big Moose shows up today.
Moose there's a reason they call the dog Moose.
He's 132 pounds.
God, huge dog.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, Melanie came in to listen to our musical guest this morning. It's crazy because, Dean, I got to tell you, somehow I lost your contact number, or I would have reached out to you yesterday and reminded you. So this morning, first thing I walk into Kevin over here and I said, Man, I hope he shows up. I just couldn't get a hold of him. But do you go by Dean Paul or
Dean
just
Paul.
Dean? Dean Paul. Is it Willeford?
Willeford.
I got it right.
You did. You got it.
Good job.
I got it right. Dean Paul Willeford. Where are you from, Dean?
I live in New Braunfels.
Beautiful place.
Absolutely.
Have you lived there a long time?
No. I've lived in New Braunfels about a year and a half.
Yeah.
Lived most of my life in San Antonio.
You hang out at Schlitterbahn?
I do.
That's
hang out at
fun, isn't it?
Schlitterbahn. I love Schlitterbahn.
I do too. We haven't been in years. We used to go down there every year and hang out and have a good time. Haven't been, so we need to go back. All right, let's do away with the chit chat. Let's do some music. Kick it off here.
All right. No, it's not you, it's just I don't feel this anymore. You ain't done nothing to deserve me walking out that door. Oh, people change sometimes, and it's nobody's fault. Goodbye, still goodbye. You need help with letting go, then go on, cry to your mama. Tell her I'm a no good man if you wanna. Go ahead and call me every name in the book, that's how it's gotta be. Well, if you gotta lie to yourself and your friends to make you feel better, then I understand. If you gotta start hating me to stop loving me, it might be easier to think of things that I've done wrong. Forget those good times, they'll hold you back from moving on. Oh, let's rip this clean right now. Take those pieces of your heart and defending them somehow means tearing me apart. Then go on, run to your mama. Tell her I'm a no good man if you wanna. Go ahead and call me every name in the book, that's how it's gotta be. Well, if you gotta lie to yourself and your friends to make you feel better, then I understand. If you gotta start hating me to stop loving me. Let's rip this clean right now. Take those pieces of your heart and defending them somehow means tearing me apart. Then go on, run to your mama. Tell her I'm a no good man if you wanna. Go ahead and call me every name in the book, that's how it's gotta be. Well, if you gotta lie to yourself and your friends to make you feel better, then I understand. If you gotta start hating me, well, come on, start hating me. Well, I know you wanna hate me, so stop loving me. Woo! Thank you.
You gotta stop loving you. You know that,
Yeah.
don't you? Too much love can make a man insane, right, Melanie?
Yes, absolutely.
There you go. Tell us about, you were talking about being down in New Braunfels, but a little history about it. Where were you born? Where are you from?
I was born in Perryton, Texas, up in the Panhandle.
The big city.
Little bitty tiny town in Perryton, Texas. Yeah.
How far is that from Amarillo?
About 2 hours north.
And from Post?
Oh, shoot, man. It's probably 2.5, 3 hours from Post.
Right.
Yeah.
Up in the Panhandle. And when did you escape the Panhandle?
Well, my dad was pastoring a church up in the Panhandle of Texas, and I think we lived there till I was about 6, and then we moved to Little Rock, Arkansas.
Wow.
Yeah. I lived in Little Rock for a couple of years, and then we moved to Henrietta, Texas, by Wichita Falls. And San Antonio just kind of seems to be, I move away from there and I end up back. And I move away from there and I end up back. And so it's just kind of one of those places that.
So you grew up singing in the churches?
Yeah, I grew up playing drums in church, actually. My mom was a worship leader, and I guess now I'm kind of the black sheep of the family. Whereas,
When did you start playing guitar?
I started playing guitar when I was about 15. So it's been a long time.
Is there
you would think I'd be better at it by now.
Is there someone along the way, a family member, a friend, maybe a musician local that inspired you?
Man, so I had a friend who played drums, and I wanted to, and I was like, man, I think I can do that. That looks like something I can do. And I jumped in, and I picked it up really quickly and easily. And I had a friend who played guitar, and I was playing bass. I toured as a bass player for a long time. But guitar has always been, my first job, my first paycheck, I went down to Hermes Music in San Antonio and I bought a $99 Washburn, and I taught myself how to play the guitar.
Wow.
And it's always just been by my bedside. I still have that guitar. I've never gotten rid of it. And pretty much every song I write still is written on that old Washburn.
Wow.
It sounds
That's great.
terrible, but I figure if I can make this terrible guitar sound good, then it's probably going to be an okay song.
Talking to so many musicians we've had on, which, by the way, you're number 95.
Wow.
Everybody's a little different in the way they write, or it comes to them. Right. Some guys, the other day, I was talking to a guy, he says, my memory's not that good, so it has to come to me right then, and I write it right then. And then other guys say, I come up with an idea or a riff or something, and it just is put together over time. What about you?
It all depends. I mean, there's times where I sit down and it's like it just comes to me and we write it right then and there. There's other times I have a cool guitar lick that's just stuck in my head that I'm like, it just keeps playing over and over and over in my head. I'm like,
right.
I gotta write something to this. And then sometimes it's like somebody in the bar will say something, or someone out in the streets, and I hear and I'm like, that was a great line. I really like that line. I'm going to go ahead and write this down, and we'll explore this later. And so I've written with guys that it's always around the hook line, where this is the title of the song. Let's just go ahead and write it. And I think that's probably the ones that have come out the best.
Yeah.
Other times I'm like, I sat down and I wrote this just from start to finish. And just one run through.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I just hit record on my phone, and I'm like, that was killer. I'm gonna go ahead and keep playing this.
That's great.
So it's kind of all over the place.
Right. Well, here's a part of the morning that we like to talk about country music history. Things that happened on this date, Melanie, today. On this date, on Friday, May the 9th, back in 1968, long time ago, Merle Haggard, number 1 with The Legend of Bonnie and Clyde. Old song by Merle. 1974, Merle Haggard, number 1 with Things Aren't Funny Anymore. And 2005, jumping way ahead, Kenny Chesney married Renee Zellweger.
Texas girl.
Woo! That was a marriage that was not made in heaven. I just want to say that. 2020, Gwen Stefani made her Grand Ole Opry debut, performing Nobody But You with Blake Shelton. Mrs. Shelton, right there. Do you have one particular musician, a singer, a group, a band that you follow or like?
Yeah, man. I think I probably just follow most of my friends that are probably in the same business. I mean, I grew up, my grandpa always listened to Merle, which is always funny. He was a truck driver, and so I rode along in the truck with him a lot, listening to old country music.
Yeah.
My dad listened to Bon Jovi and Foreigner, and so I definitely love my classic rock, and so kind of always feel like that's how small towns were. You had your classic rock and you had your country station.
Right.
I follow a group called Kingdom Collapse, which is a heavy metal band out of New Braunfels that are good friends of mine.
Yeah.
Spent some time on the road with them, and always good music, good times.
I told this story here a few weeks ago. I got invited to be on a podcast from these two guys and a girl. They're out of Dallas, and they do this podcast, and they record it on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. at night. And the name of the podcast, give it a look, is called Blow Your Brains Out. And when I saw the name, I should have realized this isn't your everyday podcast.
Right.
And my time came several months later. They were booked up, and I got on there. Well, it turns out it was heavy metal. And I know nothing about heavy metal, but they were curious about country music and about the radio gig and about this show, and local musicians and about the backyard. They had questions about, but I was totally unprepared for heavy metal. And they actually had a lead singer of a heavy metal band live on, what do you call it, FaceTime, I guess, from Germany was on there. And this guy, I promise you, in Germany, it was 8 o'clock in America, and it was maybe 3 or 4 in the morning in Germany. He had a full bottle of whiskey, and he drank from that the whole interview. And I'm going, man, you are a heavy metal guy, Crazy. All right, we got some great music, more music to come. Stick around. We'll take a short break, and we'll be right back.
Apollo Neuro is a new kind of wearable that helps your body recover from stress. It's like a wearable hug for your nervous system that helps you calm down and feel better. The Apollo wearable will send gentle vibrations to your body, like a song you can feel instead of hear. You feel better, you sleep better, and you can get back to being yourself. Learn more at apolloneuro.com.
When you learn a language with Babbel, you start a journey that takes you further and further. Anytime and anywhere you wish. It's easy and fun. Broadens your horizons and keeps your brain fit. A journey into new thoughts, new cultures, new adventures. So what are you waiting for? Start your journey with Babbel now. Go to babbel.com or download the app.
BadCreditLoans.com is a pioneering service provider that has carved a reputation in the financial industry for its dedication to helping individuals with bad credit secure loans. By making timely repayments, borrowers can gradually repair their credit history, thereby increasing their chances of securing better loan terms in the future. BadCreditLoans.com serves as a beacon of hope for those with bad credit. Simple, fast, and reliable loan application process. And its commitment to responsible borrowing makes it a trusted partner in the journey towards financial stability.
Did you know nearly all stock price changes of 10% or more result from a single news headline? These news catalysts create trading opportunities every day. All you need is a little help to reach out and take them. It doesn't matter if your investment budget is small or big. All you need is Benzinga Pro and its powerful news alerts, price tracking, and portfolio monitoring. Subscribe now, and we'll skyrocket your portfolio today.
OsleyMD.com.
I've always had thin hair my whole life. It breaks off at a certain length. In the last 6 months, I've noticed it just really bad. I mean, you could totally see it. I wear a hat a lot. I tried several different products. My experience with the Bosley MD hair regrowth kit was amazing. It was easy to use. It let me take off my hat. I could go in public and have my picture taken and feel normal again.
OsleyMD.com.
I don't know, if Bubble wasn't here, I don't know what people would be doing, like making PowerPoints or something. Bubble allows you to make it real and for it to actually work. So I feel like Bubble bridges that gap and being able to give people the opportunity to make their ideas come to life really quickly too. I love that I can sit down and build something the way that I think it should be built and have the control over it.
Bubble turns ideas into fully scalable apps. Try Bubble today.
Hi, I'm Jo from Face Theory. You're going to want to have a specific goal for your skincare routine. What do you want to achieve? Active ingredients are really strong, and if you're using too many at once, your skin can get overwhelmed. Don't overspend on products. Choose products that have scientific research behind them. At Face Theory, if you're not happy with a product, just say so, just give us a shout and we'll give you your money back, no problem.
I know you're gonna love this Kodak Dot Plus printer. You guys just connect it to your smartphone and then you're gonna use the Kodak Photo Print app. It's going to print you a 4x6 photo. I am just in awe. I love how these turned out. Also, the printer comes with a free cartridge of 10 photo sheets. I can assure you, you are going to love this printer as much as my family has. You guys have to check it out for yourself.
Hi, my name's Erica and today I'm going to be taking you through my skincare routine using the Tasmanian Spring Water range from Sand & Sky. This range is really good for dry and dehydrated skin like myself. It's packed with 2 types of hyaluronic acid and fermented sea kelp to reduce redness and irritation, which I experience daily. So that's it. It's so quick and so easy, and my skin feels so dewy and so hydrated.
Back live at the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill, downtown Waco. And Dean Paul Willeford from New Braunfels is here. And we were laughing because we said, hey, you hang out at Schlitterbahn down there, one of our favorite places. How long have you been going to Schlitter? When was the first time you went to Schlitterbahn?
When I was 14.
And you go, this is super cool.
This is absolutely the greatest water park in the world. Are you kidding me?
And did you also say, this is the coldest damn water I've ever been in?
It didn't matter. It was just amazing.
When
I
you're
was
14,
like,
who
never seen
cares?
anything like this.
Yeah, that's all right. You know, I've got neighbors behind me that have a pool, and those kids have been swimming for the last 2 months, and all the adults I know are going, oh, it isn't warm enough yet.
It's got to be over 90 degrees before I'm getting some water.
Yeah, Schlitterbahn's a great place. Dean, tell us about playing around. Do you get to play around New Braunfels, or do you play in the Waco area much?
I don't get to play in the Waco area much. I play the Stockyards a lot. I play Houston and Dallas and, you know, out in Midland, Odessa, all the way out to Terlingua.
Holy cow.
I try not to play New Braunfels that often because it just feels like it's so easy to get stuck in that bubble of I just play in my only like little hometown around the local bars.
Exactly.
So it's much easier for me to just go out and play.
Yeah. And the Stockyards, that's a cool place.
Oh, God, yes, it is. It's a wild
That's like
place.
the Schlitterbahn for adults.
Yes, it is. I've never seen anything like this before.
Yeah, and it keeps getting bigger and bigger. They keep developing. You know, they got Mule Alley now developed, and here I mean, just bars and restaurants and shops, all kinds of stuff like that. All right, let's do another song. What do you pick for us this time?
It's a brand new song called $16.
I like it.
I got $16 to my name. Where have you been, baby? I've been standing in the rain. The way you move from side to side got me waiting and anticipating, hearing goodbye. I work my fingers to the bone every day, but the tax man comes and takes it all away. I'm trying to get by on milk and honey. Only people with cash say it ain't about the money, and I just want to live in a house I own. I want a car that works, job with all the perks. Want a wife with fake boobs and cool tattoos. Want to look in the mirror and like what I see. Want to party with people that party like me. And I pray it all comes with fame. But for now, I've only got $16 to my name. I got $16 to my name. Oh, now the night is over, so standing in the rain, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. At least I didn't go and spend it all inside. I work my fingers to the bone every day, but my ex-wife comes, takes half of it away. I'm out on the streets doing my will, But if you take me home, I'll pay half of all the bills, and I just want to live in a house I own. I want a car that works, a job with all the perks, a wife with fake boobs and cool tattoos. Want to look in the mirror and like what I see. Want to party with people that party like me, and I pray it all comes with fame. But for now, I've only got $16 to my name. Oh yeah, I just want to live in a house I own. I want a car that works, job with all the perks, a wife with fake boobs and cool tattoos. Want to look in the mirror and like what I see. Want to party with people that party like me. I want a car that works, job with all the perks, a wife with fake boobs and cool tattoos. Want to look in the mirror and like what I see. Want to party with people that party like me, and I pray it all comes with fame. But for now, I've only got $16 to my name. Yeah, for now, I've only got $16 to my name.
Great. Good job.
Now, just remember, after tax, you only have $12.37. So,
man, change the title.
That's right.
We got to change the title. After tax.
Speaking
of that, have you two kids paid your taxes back in April? You good? Or did you file an extension?
I filed an extension.
This was the first time in 25 years that I got money back.
Oh, man. I love it.
All I have to do is make a lot less money.
Make a lot less money. That's it. And she didn't even offer to take me to dinner, me and Andrea to dinner.
I got 2 kids in college.
That's right.
It's gone.
All the money goes there. All right, we got some great music here. We were talking about songwriting and you know, things hit you and this and that. Do you ever get the urge to hear a song? You hear a song, whether it's on the radio or however you're and you go, oh man, I could change that up with my. I mean, do you know what I mean? You hear it, you go, that's really cool, but I could do this.
Absolutely.
Do you feel guilty though?
It depends. A lot of times I'm like, look, this chord structure's been used already a lot of times. I just haven't thought about playing it kind of in this way. Well, what if we just change that third note in this? No one's going to know. And yeah, you kind of feel guilty a little bit, but at the same time, I believe that's probably how songwriting's been done all along.
Yeah. There's a song, and every time we would play it, I would sing the other words because it fit perfect. There's an old George Jones called White Lightning.
Yes.
There's a Tracy Bird song that's out, and I go blank for a minute, but it's the exact same song. But I would sing the White Lightning when we were in the studio. It was identical. I don't know if Tracy feels guilty about stealing that, but
Well, sometimes they get sued for that, you know, and then
if it's real close, I guess you got to watch that.
with the worst thing all these years is that you and Jim would change the words to not be nice. It was
It'd be
like
dirty words.
Yeah, so now all these songs I hear the bad, you know, I can't sing it the real way. It's bad.
Oh, we followed in the footsteps of our good friend Rodney Carrington, and he would, you know, make up songs and change words and so forth. But yeah, Jim and I used to do that. We'd change.
Yes.
All right, we got great music for you. We're going to play some more. We'll take a short break. And not only that, we're going to do some birthdays. We're going to check in with the crew over at the Pete Sousa Show, find out what's happening in sports. Speaking of sports, are you a sports guy? Do you follow anything?
Absolutely, I love sports.
And what particular team?
Well, I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan, of course, for NFL.
Yeah?
But I'm kind of across the board. I'm a Texas fan. I don't care if the Astros are playing or the Rangers are playing. I love both teams.
Right.
I mean, Nolan Ryan played for both of them.
Yeah,
so,
you're right.
You know, can't go wrong with either one of those.
Any particular college you might follow?
No.
Not really.
Don't really follow the college world, man. I try to, but there's so many games, and I'm like, it's usually on a Saturday, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't have time on Saturday. My Saturday's booked.
What's the college down there?
TC. Oh no,
the Bobcats.
Texas State.
Aren't they down that way?
They're San Marcos.
San Marcos is where Bobcats.
We have UTSA.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got good at basketball one year. UT San Antonio. Yeah.
All right. More music. Dean Paul's going to play some for us coming up. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back.
So all you have to do is tap your Popple to the back of someone's phone like that, and they instantly get your social media and contact info right on the screen. They don't need an app or a Popple to receive your info. With our feature called Popple Direct, you can pop one of your links directly. I turned Direct on for Instagram. Now when I pop someone's phone, it opens directly to my Instagram. So get your Popple today and start impressing everyone you meet. Make it pop.
Welcome to Market XLS, your all-in-one Excel solution for investors. Designed as an enterprise-grade platform, Market XLS caters to investment managers, registered investment advisors, asset managers, financial analysts, option traders, and individual investors alike. We kickstart your journey with AI and an automatic spreadsheet. Market XLS is your gateway to intelligent, secure, and efficient investment management and research. Book your free demo.
Welcome to Kitbag, the ultimate destination for football fans. Whether you're cheering for Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, or any other top club, we've got your team's colors running through our veins. From official replica kits to custom player prints of your favorite stars like Ronaldo, Messi, and Kane, Kitbag is your one-stop shop for all things football. Powered by Fanatics, we deliver to over 180 countries, ensuring you get the gear you need fast. For true football passion, think Kitbag. Visit kitbag.com today. That's kitbag.com. Kitbag. For 75 years, Nalgene Outdoor has been your trusted companion, fueling adventures and helping protect the planet. We're committed to reducing waste, improving access to clean water, and providing simple, safe, and sustainable products for you and your family. No gimmicks, just durable, well-designed bottles built to last. Join us on our mission to amplify life, not complicate it. Because at Nalgene, what goes into our bottles matters as much as the adventures they fuel. Explore more at nalgene.com. That's NALGENE.com. Looking for tickets to the hottest shows, games, and events? Ticket Liquidator is your one-stop shop for great prices, no hassles, and guaranteed tickets. Since 2003, we've been connecting buyers and sellers, providing access to sold-out events at prices lower than most secondary market options. Whether it's sports, theater, or concerts, our massive nationwide network ensures you get the tickets you want, guaranteed. For the best seats at the biggest events, start with Ticket Liquidator today at ticketliquidator.com. That's TICKETLIQUIDATOR.com. Ticket Liquidator.
I'm Hunter, the founder of Hello Cake, and today we're digging into ED meds. The #1 thing we hear is that guys are sick of waiting for ED meds to kick in. Traditional ED meds take about an hour to kick in as they have to go through your digestive system, where Hello Cake's ED medication dissolves under your tongue and works in about 15 minutes. That's about 3 times faster than traditional ED medication. Curious about ED meds? Go to hellocake.com.
Tervis is all about staying hydrated with style and durability. You can trust Tervis tumblers to keep your drinks the perfect temperature, hot or cold, for hours. From the classic insulated tumblers to sleek stainless steel water bottles, each product is built to last and comes in endless designs to match your personality. Stay refreshed and express yourself with Tervis. Visit tervis.com today and find your perfect tumbler.
Since our founding, we've been revolutionizing hair removal with cutting-edge technology and a commitment to empowerment. The U-Like Air 3, launched in 2023, ushers in a new era of sapphire ice cooling technology, offering nearly painless hair reduction in just 3 weeks. Experience the future of hair removal today at ulike.com, because at U-Like, beauty is about looking and feeling good. That's ulike.com. U-Like. With Ease US, make studio-quality voiceovers for your videos online in over 149 languages and dialects, featuring 468 natural AI voices. Customize the volume, mood, and pauses to perfectly match your content. Plus, capture high-quality videos with no watermark. Record your screen, webcam, and voice, and save them instantly to your computer. Never been easier to create professional-grade videos and voiceovers. Try it today at easeus.com. That's EASEUS.com. Ease US.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
we are back live at the backyard. Melanie is here on a Friday. You always know it's Friday if Melanie's here. That's her day off. What do you got planned this weekend? Anything big and exciting?
Kids are here. We're going to eat and drink and have a happy Mother's Weekend.
I love it.
Yeah.
I am going to be showing, I have an open house, speaking of Weichert Realtors, the Eastland Group, I have an open house of a brand new 3-bedroom with a study. It also has a study. It's a beautiful John Houston home over in Sun West Edition in what they call Phase 10. I didn't realize there were 10 phases of Sun West. It goes back in there pretty deep. But I'll be there Saturday from noon to 2 doing an open house on this beautiful, beautiful home. So come by and check that out. Also, we want to do birthdays. And Dean, here's some people that are no longer with us, some that are, that were born on this date. When's your birthday?
April 22nd.
Wow. Just big time. Did you have a big party?
Absolutely not. Stayed at home and tried to stay away from everybody and hang out in the pool. That was
That's
was my
good.
birthday.
You don't know how many musicians I say, hey, what'd you do for your birthday? Majority of them go, oh, I had a gig. I played that night or whatever. But
Birthday gigs are the worst.
I bet. Yeah. I bet. Happy birthday to me. I'm up here on the stage. Yeah. All right, here we go. Happy birthday goes out, born in 1914, the legendary Hank Snow, the old country singer, Hank Snow. Mike Wallace from 60 Minutes was born in 1916. 1936, Albert Finney, the actor, was born. James Brooks, he's a writer, was born in 1940. Billy Joel was born in 1949. Billy Joel. Tony Gwynn, Major League Baseball player, born in 60. Andrew W.K., what is that? Do you know, Kevin, what that would be? Andrew, and then it says W.K. Born in 1979. And I just shake my head because I'm going to say this. Born in 1995, country music star Shabuzi. Almost got it. All right, here we go. Let's go with some local birthdays. Want to say happy birthday today, and that goes out to, hold on, stall for me, Melanie.
Whose birthday today?
Thank you. Today's, funny you asked me that. Today's birthdays, Christopher Caddy. Chris is turning 39. Hey, happy birthday, buddy. Billy Amos is turning 59. Evan Price, 34. Brandon Jones is 52. Bianca Cavazos having a birthday. Trey Chapa is 41 years old. Tori Webster, happy birthday. Wendy Shields is turning 24. What a great name, Wendy Shields.
The weather today.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Wendy Shields with the weather. Yvette Guardiola, I've known Yvette forever and ever, is turning 63. Suzanne Werlinger, happy birthday. Marie Graham turning 47. Rudy Pacina, happy birthday, 46. Eli Hicks having a birthday. Now, here's the ones that always throw me on Facebook. When it's the husband and wife using the same Facebook.
Yeah, which one is it?
Which one is it having the birthday? Taylor and Trey Estes, 31. Somebody told me once that's the true sign of love when you share a Facebook with your spouse.
Love or
whatever.
Like you're scared to leave them alone.
I think. A young lady who went to high school with me, Ann Zwiker Still, is celebrating a birthday. She's 69 years old. Happy birthday to everybody.
Hey, we have an anniversary today.
Whose anniversary?
Bambi and Kevin.
Bambi and Kevin Eskew having a birthday from over at Alan Samuel's House of Travel.
Yeah.
Isn't that great? You know how many years, Melanie?
I just saw it when you showed it earlier.
All right. Maybe they'll travel somewhere.
I think it's 38, 48.
Something like that. Don't know. It can't be 48 years they've been married.
38, I don't know.
Holy cow. All right, let's get back to some music while we look up how many years that the Eskews have been married. Bambi usually watches the show. I'm surprised she hadn't. You know, you can comment across the bottom, right, Kevin?
38.
How many?
38.
38 years they've been married. Happy 38. You can comment across the bottom, and you can say, Zach, you really suck, or Dean is great, whatever you want to do, run that across the bottom. Also, Kevin is going to run information on how you can get a hold of Dean if you want to book him for a show at a bar mitzvah, whatever it might be, quinceanera, that kind of deal. All right, Dean Paul, Willeford. Let's play another song, buddy.
Well, do you know where I can find some? Can you help me get it? Oh, I'm stressing out, it's an emergency. And I've been looking everywhere. There's just none out there. Letting myself run out carelessly. Well, some people think I'm crazy. Others call me lazy. But it keeps my world in perfect harmony. Oh, I need weed. There ain't no doubt about it. I can't survive without it. It gets me through the day and helps me sleep. Hell, I need weed. It's like I'm on vacation when I take my medication. I'm right there on the islands in Belize. Just like the blood in my veins and air I breathe. Oh, I need weed. Just like the morning needs a sunrise, blue needs a clear sky. It goes hand in hand like sand and the beach. And like mountains without snow, or ice to keep beer cold. Without it, life just ain't complete. I gotta have my daily smoke, hold it in and let it go. If there's one thing that life has taught me, that I need weed. There ain't no doubt about it. I can't survive without it. It gets me through the day and helps me sleep. Oh, I need weed. It's like I'm on vacation when I take my medication. I'm right there on the islands in Belize. Just like the blood in my veins and air I breathe. Oh, I need weed. Cause I need weed. There ain't no doubt about it. I can't survive without it. It gets me through the day and helps me sleep. Oh, I need weed. It's like I'm on vacation when I take my medication. I'm right there on the islands in Belize. Just like the blood in my veins and air I breathe. Just like the blood in my veins and air I breathe. Just like the blood in my veins and air I breathe. Oh, I need weed. Woo-woo-woo. Can't be the only one that needs it.
Needs weed. There's a lot of people, I think, that need it.
Yes.
Yes.
Need it, want it. We were talking about sports. He loves the Cowboys. How do you think the Cowboys are going to do this year, Dean?
They're going to suck until Jerry Jones goes away.
Oh. Well, let's check in with Scotty over at the Pete Sousa Show. Did you hear that, Scotty? He says the Cowboys are going to suck again.
Listen, it's not a bad take because the Eagles and the Commanders are going to be really good again. So who knows?
Wow. That's unbelievable. And I got to tell you something else that's unbelievable. So across the street is the VA admin building, and they have a lot of employees, 1,600 people that work over there. And this past Monday, Melanie, they started back to work. The federal government, President Trump says, get out of your house, go back to work. So the parking lot is double full, and across the street, everybody's back to work. And I've been watching this guy, and he sits in this SUV out here, and before he went to work this morning, I thought the car was on fire. And I keep looking out there. Oh. He is sucking down. He sucked down a whole thing of 10-day vape in 30 minutes before he got out of the car. I mean, it looked like he was on fire. He's going, Well, it must be break time because he's back out there sucking down some more. I thought the car was on fire, Scotty.
Well,
Have you
listen,
ever
we just had the song, I Need Weed. Now we're talking about this guy needs his vape. Everybody needs something. Everybody's got their thing, Zach.
What's your thing, Scotty?
Whiskey. That's my thing.
You know, I was down in Salado last night speaking to a group of musicians and people that love local music. And there is a new whiskey bar downtown behind Chupacabra in the alleyway.
Okay.
It's a whiskey bar. You might want to go check it out.
I might. I'm usually a dichotomy guy. It's right across the street here from the Alico building. They make a really good old-fashioned. Staff there is awesome. That's my pitch.
You know, I'm not a whiskey drinker. I'm a rum drinker. And several years ago, we were up in Fort Worth in a Spanish restaurant, not Mexican, but Spanish. And their specialty drink was an old-fashioned made with rum instead. And it was smoky. You know, they had the smoke infusion and all that.
Yeah. See, I like one where you can sub mezcal, too.
Ooh.
Anyway.
Wow. We're talking liquor this morning. With
Not
Scotty.
sports, apparently.
All right, what's going on? What's in sports today? A big weekend coming up.
Big weekend coming up. Breaking news this morning. UNC has banned Bill Belichick's girlfriend, Jordan Hudson, from the football facilities. This is, of course, in the wake of his disastrous interview with CBS last week, where she seemed to be manipulating and controlling things going on, even though she's 24 years old and he's in his 70s. So,
wow.
North Carolina has made a decision. She's no longer allowed in the building. And so we'll see how that affects their relationship or what have you. But just a real quick foot down from the university. And frankly, I'm curious to see how much leash that gives Bill Belichick if they only win 5 or 6 games this next season. Could they just move on?
Do you think Bill is thinking with his other head?
I don't know what that man's thinking ever. He is such a bizarre person. Can we be honest? Like, legendary Hall of Fame coach, but has never been normal, right? He has always walked to the beat of his own drum. And so I don't know, man. I'm not going to pretend to know what's going on with him or with her, but, you know, it was getting weird. She was controlling team social media. She was controlling his interviews. And it seems like both the Belichick family, as well as the university has said, this is borderline tarnishing this man's well-earned football reputation, and nobody's going to stand for that.
Hey, you know, everybody is welcome and open to date, love, fall in love with anybody they want. The purpose of this is when it comes down to affecting the job, the person's image with the college, the university. You got to draw the line.
Bingo. Well, and general wisdom in life, Zach, you and I know this from our life experience. Don't date at work. Like, that's generally just good advice anyway. Add to it that Bill Belichick is worth millions of dollars and one of the highest profile coaches in any sport ever. It just elevates all of this stuff. So, yeah. We're going to talk about that this morning.
What else on the show this morning?
We'll have Terrence Ganaway come in. Terrence and I do a podcast called Please Bear With Me about Baylor football, so we'll do a little Baylor football talk with Terrence. And then I'm actually going to close the show telling everyone why they should watch Andor. Have you watched Andor?
No.
It's the new Star Wars show, and if that turns you off, you should probably watch it because it's just great television. I can't believe Disney put out something so competent and well done. Andor. It's a name. Yep.
Okay. And I mentioned a week or so ago, went and saw The Accountant Part 2. That's a great movie. And I can't wait for the final Mission Impossible.
Oh, man. Isn't everybody fired up about that one?
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be good. All right, Scotty, have a great weekend, buddy, and we'll
You
talk
too,
again
Zach.
on Monday.
All
Bye-bye.
right, man.
Scotty with the Pete Sousa Show comes up right after. Have you seen The Accountant, Melanie?
I saw the first one.
It's this, I believe, is better, even better, the new one. And then Mission Impossible, the final episode, which is kind of part 2 of the last one. It carries on where they were hanging from the train car over the anyway, you got to watch it. All right, we've got more music now. We've set through sports. Let's do some music. What do you say? Dean Paul, what do you got for us this time, buddy?
Oh, since we're talking about liquor.
I like that.
Well, I feel like shit. I should probably quit drinking. Hell no. I'm gonna play a song instead. 'Cause these long nights on the road, they keep me playing and drinking and thinking about taking a trip. Now I'm drunk again tonight, like I was the night before that. And the night before that. And the night before that. Oh, I started out handsome in a button-down shirt, and I wasn't scared of nothing, but hey, that didn't work. And I have a girl, but she's not with me. She wasn't all along. She said that she was busy, and I couldn't prove her wrong. Now I'm drunk again tonight, like I was the night before that. And the night before that. And the night before that. Oh, I saw stars, and I don't know what hit me. I said it's hard growing up this quickly, and I'm tired. God, I feel like I'm 70, and my lungs, well, they're black. I saw an x-ray, and my tongue is swelled and it feels sticky, but I'm hung. Hell yeah, I am. Over every Wednesday and Thursday and Friday and Saturday, and I'm drunk again tonight, like I was the night before that. And the night before that. And the night before that. My doctor asked if I could quit it. I told him I don't know. And he said, "Are you addicted?" And I said, "Only to the road." And I know there's nothing funny about dying at 38, but screw my health, damn the money, and to hell with this machine. 'Cause I'm drunk again tonight, like I was the night before that. And the night before that. And the night before that. And now I'm stoned again tonight, like I was the night before that. And the night before that. And the night before that.
Good job.
Thanks.
Woo, woo, woo. I like that. Where's the woo, woo, woo sound? What do you call that?
Jamaican.
Yeah, it is.
We're back in the islands.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
We're going to do some reggae here now. Anyway. All right. I normally don't do this, but I've been kind of lazy. And the other thing is, can you believe this? I've actually had 2 or 3 people I've asked to be on the show, not musicians. Musicians have been over backwards to be on. Super cool, super nice. It's the guest in the first hour that I've had trouble with that have said, "No, we don't want to be on." And I go, "Well, what do you mean you don't want?" It's an hour of free. Yes.
Free advertisement. Are you kidding me?
Yes. So I've been kind of lazy in booking people, and I've waited and waited for return phone calls. and I'm tired of waiting, you should return, whether you say yes or no. But next week, I'm going to call it Free for All next week. I have every day except Wednesday open. If you do something interesting, have a business,
make sweaters,
sweaters, whatever it might be that you think it would be interesting to everybody. Thank you for coughing, Kevin, right in the middle of the show. The other day, Kevin fell from 2 stories up. You should have heard it over there. It was terrible. Anyway, if you would like to be on the show, maybe you're a roofer, but you have a talent of actually being able to jump from the ground up to the roof without a ladder. Something crazy, and you want to be on the show. What is that called when they do the cups? Maybe you're a cup person. I don't know. Reach out to me. I want to book you on my show next week.
What about some golfers? We have our golf tournament coming up next week. Maybe someone wants to talk about their golf game.
Talk about how to improve. Maybe you're an instructor and you want to teach golf on the show. Reach out to us. You can call me, 652-1813. Find me on Messenger. I'm everywhere. Just reach out and say, hey, I'd like to come in Tuesday. It's from 8 to 9, Monday, Tuesday, or Thursday or Friday, 8 to 9 next week. Free for all week. You could be on the show. Melanie mentioned the golf tournament. That's coming up.
Yes, next weekend, the Zack and Jim American Heroes.
32nd annual.
32 years
of
golf. And so I think there's maybe a couple of spots still open if you want to get a team in.
I think 2 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon.
It's a fun time. We have a fun party Friday night. We have a great day of golf on Saturday.
Yep. Out at Cottonwood Creek, the entertainment, we have music there on Friday night. Colin Dexter from Gatesville. This guy is super cool. He kind of dresses and sings a lot of Conway, Elvis Presley, and Hank Williams. He's really cool. Does a lot of YouTube videos and things and TikTok. But he'll be our featured musician. So reach out to me, too, if you want to be part of the golf tournament. Are you ready for the golf tournament?
I'm ready. Fun time. It's going to be beautiful weather. It'll be great.
Me too. All right. Again, thanks to everybody in Salado for inviting me down. Last night had a great time. Andrea and I enjoyed it so much. Come to my open house tomorrow over in Sun West, beautiful John Houston home. I'll be there from noon to 2. If not, have a fantastic weekend.
Tell your mom Happy Mother's Day, everybody.
Oh, that's right.
Celebrate
Mother's
their moms.
Day.
Yes.
I forgot all about that. Happy Mother's Day this weekend, you mother. Anyway, hey, I miss you, Jim. Have a great weekend. We're back on Monday morning. Dean is going to take us out with the final song. And happy Mother's Day to you, Dean.
Hey, thank you. Thank you.
You mother.
You mother.
That would be a song to write. Happy Mother's Day, you mother.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna.
This is probably not one we should play, but we're gonna do it anyway.
All right.
Said he's tired of those dirty streets, no shoes on his feet, and no hope for a better life for his family and his kids and his wife. He took a chance and he jumped on in. The federales placing bets on him. He said it's either sink or swim, running from the border patrol. 'Cause he's a Mexican. He crossed the border, across the Rio Grande. He's got an afro and a real good tan. Gonna make some money in the promised land. Oh, he's a cousin to Cheech and Chong. He likes to smoke from a water bong. He comes to Texas to be your friend. He's a Mexican. Well, you can't tell it by the way he walks, but you can tell it by the way he talks. 'Cause he no hablo, no inglés. You can't understand a word he says. He make a lot of people swear and cuss, and all the politicians raise a fuss. But while he cleans their pool and mows their lawn, they don't ask him for no green card. 'Cause he's a Mexican. He crossed the border, across the Rio Grande.
He's got an afro and a real good tan. Gonna make some money in the promised land. Oh, he's a cousin to Cheech and Chong. He likes to smoke from a water bong. He comes to Texas to be your friend. He's a Mexican. So if you're driving and he cuts you off, and you're hot as habanero sauce, well, just smile and wish him well, just in case he's with the drug cartel. 'Cause he's a Mexican. He crossed the border, across the Rio Grande. He's got an afro and a real good tan. Gonna make some money in the promised land. He's a cousin to El Chapo. You know he knows where the good weed grows. He comes to Texas to be your friend. 'Cause he's a Mexican. Thank you guys.
Keep the music playing.